Hello, I'm Tim Krul. Welcome to Norwich City Central.
So in goal, Timmy Krul. Really good to see him back against Bournemouth. He looks like a really, really good goalkeeper, and he's improved so much. He had a shaky start for Norwich City, but in the Premier League, he's been one of our standout players. Excellent goalkeeper, and hopefully he's going to be in the sticks for Norwich City for many years to come. Left back Jamal Lewis. For me, he's been the better performing full-backs out of the two. Really, really impressed with his performance against Bournemouth, and that back four consists of Lewis, as I've said, Ben Godfrey, Amadou, and Max Aarons. That would be the back four. Ben Godfrey, it's really good to see him back. He came off against Bournemouth, and the Norwich fans were pretty much shitting themselves. Let's be honest. The prospect of no centre backs is very fearful. So it's good to see Ben Godfrey back. And Amadou at centre back, he's been a standout player for Norwich City in recent weeks. He's a warrior, he's a soldier. And let's remember, he's not a centre back, and yet he's come in there and he's doing a really good job. Max Aarons as well, really good to see him have a good performance against Bournemouth. The two in front of the two central defensive midfielders for me would be Alex Tettey, and we're going to go with Kenny McLean. Firstly, let's talk about Tettey. Who would have thought he would have a part to play this season? Not a lot of people. I've heard people say that with Tom Tribal in the team, we have a much better win percentage. That is not true. We have a better win percentage with Alex Tettey, with Daniel Farke as our manager. So I don't know where that's come from. And Alex Tettey, was excellent against Manchester City. And what he does, he's a shield for the back four. Yes, he's not really a Farke player, not the best passer, but he's a shield for the back four. He'll sit defensively just behind them. And you can see against Manchester City, he's still alive and kicking. He's still doing a good job. Against Bournemouth, he was excellent as well. He's not always going to put in these good performances, but until he puts in a couple of bad performances, I think he's got to stay in the team. And Kenny McLean as well, he's an engine, and I'd start him over Mo Leitner just because I feel like Kenny McLean can get around the pitch better. He's a bit more defensively solid, and Manchester United have got so much pace with Rashford, James, Lingard. So I think his kind of energy across the pitch could be really useful for Norwich, as opposed to Mo Leitner, who's a bit more of a doesn't move around the pitch as much, and he's a bit more of an architect kind of in midfield. The front three for me would be Emi Buendia, Todd Cantwell, and Ono Hernandez. Ono Hernandez on the left wing, he came back against Bournemouth for 20 minutes and was absolutely superb. And he was a real game changer, and I think we've lacked that in recent weeks, particularly in the away matches. That kind of pacing behind, everything's kind of been static, and teams like Crystal Palace and Burnley, who've got good defences, are like try and break us down, and when you've got no one running in behind, it's very difficult to do that. But just with a few Norwich City players back now, we already look like a better team. And if you take Van Dijk and Salah and Mane out of the Liverpool team, they've got an injury crisis. Norwich City have had that, and we're coping quite well. So Ono Hernandez to come back, his pace is frightening. Emi Buendia as well, I'd put him in the centre. We all know on his day he's an unbelievable player. If he keeps his attitude right, if he keeps that hard working ability, he's going to do really well. And Todd Cantwell as well on the right for me. Really impressed with Todd Cantwell, and I mean, he's played the majority on the left, but I still think he can do a good job on the right. He's done really well, particularly in the home matches as well, scoring against Manchester City and Chelsea. And there's no reason why we can't do the Manchester double. Up front, Teemu Pukki hasn't scored in a few now, but he scored 2 in the international break against Finland. He's still playing really well. His link-up play is fantastic. He's getting a couple of yellow cards as well. He's showing a bit of a dirty side to him, which is interesting to see. But he's not necessarily out of form. He's still working hard. He's still playing really well. He just can't get the ball in the back of the net. And if Aaron Ramsdale didn't make that unbelievable save, he would have. So that would be the team I'd play against Manchester United. Manchester United, I don't think have got Paul Pogba, as Ole Gunnar Solskjaer said, but Anthony Martial, Rashford, James. That is very frightening and a lot of pace. But Norwich City have got defenders who are also very pacey as well, and I think we can combat that. We've kind of struggled against more of the physical strikers. So yeah, really looking forward to this one. Leave me your thoughts down below. Cannot wait to be going to Carrow Road, singing loudly and singing proudly. And yeah, Norwich City, let's hope they're outside the relegation zone by Sunday evening. Thank you for watching. Leave me your thoughts down below and subscribe to Norwich City Central. I'll see you later.